light going now, which is great. Um, Hope everyone is well. Because Jen is back. Yay! Hello, my love.
Hello, Poppet. You're right.
I am fabulous. Have you got like a red tinge going on? Have you like copied Bernie?
No, don't start with that. No, I have washed my hair. So I
Oh, it's
hadn't
just a
washed
light.
all, I hadn't washed or brushed my hair for 5 days.
Girl,
So
you're
I
looking
thought
like a
this
million bucks
morning
today.
I'd
Look at
wash
you
it.
go. Look at that.
Well, I forgot, if I'm honest, that I had to do a little bit of filming this morning because my head is up my arse.
Ah,
So I did. I was like, oh my god! So I got up and I was like, I'm gonna have to wash my hair and like put some makeup on. And I mean, it's a natural dye face,
hey,
but
hey.
you know.
You know.
Anyway,
How have you been?
anyway,
It's been two weeks since I last saw you.
it's
You've
been a
travelled
hot
around the
minute.
sun since the
I
last time I
know,
saw you.
I know. I have got old. Um, and you know what? I actually feel older. Is that weird? Is that a weird thing to say?
Yeah, 100%. But let's
I
divulge because I want to
genuinely
know.
do feel,
I
feel a bit older, and I've actually like I don't know. I feel like I've kind of been reassessing and reevaluating my entire life because a lot of things have changed. So
yeah.
yeah, I feel
Well,
great. I feel great, and I'm back from London last night, so which was great. I can't even. We're going to talk about
man.
this anyway, but
Yeah, let's dive into it now because like that
it's just
just like
I'm totally like reset. Do you know what I mean?
yeah.
Like I feel like my whole body's just like hi Di, as like realigned.
Yeah.
I just want to big up Di, by the way. I don't know if she's going to stay on here while I say this, but Di was our makeup supervisor, wigs and makeup supervisor on American Idiot, and she is amazing. And she's just like go and follow her because she's just wonderful, and she's like just a glorious, like all round glorious human being. And I've just got a lot of love for her. So
Oh,
I'm just bigging you up, baby. I'm bigging you
Di,
up, little
hire
gal.
me. Hire me. I got your back.
She's she's just wonderful.
I've got the needed skill set.
She's brilliant. Not only like brilliant at her job, but she's just one of the kindest, most glorious human beings. So
Yeah.
I just wanted to give her some love, by the way.
We're starting on like a hot topic. Like we're starting on a high. I love this. Let's.
I'm feeling good. I'm actually
Yeah.
genuinely feeling because I know like I mean I've been going through some
Yeah.
stuff the last few weeks. So now I I feel like I'm like resetting, and it's really great.
Yeah.
Anyway.
It was like that. You actually had that like physical switch moment where you were like, "Yeah, let's go."
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
And
I
you
love
have
that.
like, I will have like relapses. Do you know what I
Oh,
mean? That sounds like such a weird thing, but like I'll have days where I feel like just days where you feel a bit, ah.
yeah.
But generally, I'm on the up and up. You know,
Yes, guys.
love it.
Exciting times here on Tea Time,
Yeah.
and
Look at
um,
you, you're pixelated AF right now.
what was that?
You said you're pixelated AF.
Am I?
I don't know what it is. Yeah. I don't know
I
whether
look
it's my eyes. I ain't got my
I look
glasses on.
fabulous on my screen. I don't have
I
my
love
glasses on, so we
the
might.
hair.
Oh, I don't. Yuck. Needs a
No, I
top.
really like it.
It
I think
needs to
it's nice,
be.
and it's like bringing out the blonde. Come on, blonde. It's
Yeah,
cute. I like it.
helps that helps that I'm lit the right way. Hashtag selfie lights. Love that.
I know. I feel like I need to invest because I think a lot of the time I look like I've just crawled out of a
£10,
lake or
mate.
something.
£10.
£10.
£10.
Ooh, I might invest. Where
There you go.
on Amazon or what?
No, it's from one of our local. It's like our.
Well, that's no good for me because it will take about 18 years to get here, hun.
A month, 4 weeks.
That's too long.
Guys, everyone complaining about me being pixelated. Let's be real, you're not here for me anyway because you're here for Jen. So it doesn't really matter.
No, stop this now.
Oh,
You're here for both of us, my darling.
Oh, what a week. A lot has happened.
What's been happening? Yeah, what's been happening for you? Tell me things.
Taylor, are you still here? Where's Taylor at? Is he still here?
He was here. I did see a little comment. Hi, Taylor. If you are still here, I'm going to email you back. I just suck.
That's right.
I haven't had my hair done. I've just washed it, hun.
Yeah, him and I have kind of just been working on some stuff and
nice, I love that.
Throwing some ideas out that we are excited about, to say the least. So
you little entrepreneurial beings, the pair of you. Call me about it. Call me about it.
I'll fill you in later because right now it's in a proprietary standpoint at this point because it's one of those ideas where you're just like, this one. But like, I've been doing a lot of vocal stuff recently. As you can see, my "We Will Rock You" kind of thing there. I've got a couple of covers. We've got to do that Shrek one. Oh my god! But yeah, I've been working on like a couple of kind of cover things with a couple of the other queens, which is fabulous. So I'm shaking all the rust off my pipes. But I'm just like, when like I'm just in that zone where I'm just like.
You've gone through the wall. You've gone through the metaphorical wall. You found the little door. It was you that I was telling about my mate Kevin's theory. Yeah. That it's like then you hit a wall and then you just like have to scale the wall for a little bit trying to find the door, but you found the door and now you're just on a nice upward trajectory.
Shrek one.
I love it.
We've discussed the Shrek one. We'll get there eventually. I
want to do the fart song. It's my fave.
I don't think I've listened to that. Actually, no, I've watched the whole show, so that's okay.
It's not called the fart song, obviously, but that's what we called it on the job. On the job! I know. Guys, I don't know if you know, I've done Shrek musical. I don't know if I mentioned it, but anyway, so we're just chatting, hon. We're just chatting. So that's great, though. I'm glad that you're having a little. What? Is anyone like what? Yeah. Is anyone like what?
Is anyone surprised? Like, let's be real.
that we're just chatting shit. Always. Yes, I was in Shrek. And you know damn well I was in Shrek. Stop this now. Anyway, I'm just gonna I've not got my thing on Do Not Disturb and it's vibrating again. Sorry. I'm gonna be professional.
Just for the chat purposes. Who's your favourite queen to play?
I will cut you. That's it. That's all I've got to say about it. I can't deal with it. I love that this is now a running joke and I feel like I need to stop reacting in such a comedic way because people just now are doing it for the reaction. So I'm livid about it. Anyway, I want to talk about friendship. 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 So, hi. I've had a lot of coffee and I've done all the things already this morning. So, I think in this time, for me, it's been really quite weird because I mean, my best friend in the whole world is up here, which is amazing. And I'm so lucky that I've got to see her and spend time with her and her wonderful kids. And that's amazing. But she's like one of the only people I know up here. So my other friend Shane has just moved up here though, which is also very cool. So I managed to get to see him. But I've just been to London. I don't know if I posted about 1 million stories about it. And I'm not sorry. I'm not sorry. But I'm on one.
Mate,
What
I
was my
freaking
life
love
doing?
this. This is like,
I'm a hot mess. What's
I
going
am
on?
here for
Um,
this.
yeah. But I just think my circle of friends, and I have a few like little circles, but I I love them all so much,
Yeah,
and I cannot stress enough the importance. And it's not like you need to have like 85 billion friends and you need to have loads and loads of friends. You could count on one hand, two hands, the amount of close friends that you have. Melissa, no, I'm not.
next week now. It's 10:30, mate. We might
That
flip the
does not stop
times.
me. That
I
does
know.
not stop me. But like just knowing that I have that like close group of friends, even in different groups, it's so important. And I mean, you can talk to them as much as you like, but actually like seeing people and spending time with it's just so good for the soul.
Yeah.
My soul
I'm
feels like fluffy.
I envy you a little because like I'm the most social butterfly you will ever get. Like I'm
Really?
like well you've experienced it like with the podcast and that type of thing. Like
Yeah.
that quick connection that was made in like an hour. Um Imagine that on steroids in person. That's essentially me.
Mhm.
But with this, I'm not socializing. I'm not getting out and meeting people. Like
Yeah.
my quarantine literally started pretty much the night that Six closed in Australia. So that was the last time I was kind of
Yeah, yeah.
in a social setting. So like
Okay.
I haven't all my two close friends kind of live all over the shop and we run into each other every now and again, but we haven't had time together in a year and a half.
Oh, woof.
Yeah, and like the work group that I had is kind of we went out for dinner probably 2 months ago, and like
Right.
since like I've had that's been my social interaction for the last 6 months. So like
Bouncing off the
I,
walls.
I'm kind of in the
So,
opposite. I'm where you were. I'm kind of resetting everything now, and I think that's because I'm prepping for next year where
right.
I'm resetting because I'm gonna be shifting countries. Like so I'm like
Relocating.
yeah, I'm
Okay,
like
okay.
already mentally relocating because I'm like, cool, I'm if we're still in quarantine, I'm still doing this time next year.
Yeah.
Like yeah. So I'm kind of in a weird situation with
It
friendships.
is, it's so strange. I had a conversation the other day with my friend Shane about introverts and extroverts, right? And you always think about introverts and extroverts, and you think like introverts are like quiet and meek little, like that's, it's not the case, right? He put it in a way, I think his brother told him, I don't know. I think his brother told him, but like I am an introvert. I am such an introvert, right?
I agree.
And you wouldn't know this. But I think it's about what you need to do to like recharge your battery. Do you know what I
Yeah.
mean? So when I'm with people, I'm spending my battery,
Yeah.
right? Because as much as I love, it's not that I don't love being around people, I really do, but it spends my battery. And to recharge my battery, I need to have that time on my own, doing whatever I do, yoga or whatever. That recharges my battery. That gives me what I need to be able to go and be extroverted again, like, and go and be social and whatever. And I think you are an extrovert
See,
because you need to be around people to recharge your battery. You know what I mean?
And it's weird because I feel like I'm kind of shifting a little now. Like because I've needed to adapt to, I mean, it's helped that I've had the podcast where I've had that new social interaction for an hour.
Yeah. Yeah.
But like, I went 2 months without recording an episode. So like, there was a solid 2 months there where my only interaction was Instagram or Facebook Messenger or something like that. Like,
Which
there was no,
good.
yeah, so there's no face to face, but like, yeah, it's like, I've kind of learned to adapt my processes to the fact that, cool, I can't go to a social place and sit down at a bar and meet new people or get a group of people together and go out. Like, I've got to figure out ways around that. So
I think it's because of the weird time that we're in. I think if you are naturally an extrovert, this must be so difficult. Like, so difficult.
And I probably wouldn't have coped with it as well if I didn't have the podcast. Because, like,
of course,
I started. So I had Grace, Hazel, and Alicia on the podcast. I think Alicia was my first podcast after I went into quarantine. So after I got stood down from my job. So for the 2 weeks prior, I'd had Grace, then Hazel, and then Alicia. And then for the next 6 weeks, it was like 3, 4, 5 people a week. So I was like, cool. And then I kind of brought that down to 1 and 2 people a week. And then I was like, so I kind of instantly I shifted myself from face to face to digital to kind of, okay, figure out what else, which is, now I think about it, smart on me, go team, go brain, yay. Like,
it was like it was kind of like weaning yourself off human interaction effectively.
It was literally like rehab. Like,
see, I went like complete cold turkey.
Yeah.
So like we were like oh my god, why am I saying like all the time? I sound like an absolute idiot. We were together all the time. I was on tour, so it was like stop saying it now, I can't stop. You know, we were seeing each other every single day. I was around like 20 other people every single day, and I went from that to nothing, and it was so weird, even as someone who is quite introverted and who doesn't always need that social interaction and who can, you know, quite easily survive alone, even without, like, even being that kind of person, it was it was a very difficult transition, I think, for me. For sure.
It's weird thinking about it. Like, I went from working in an office with 4 other people and having face-to-face conversations with 10 different strangers a day, working in a shopping center, to working at home and my face-to-face interaction with a stranger for an hour on a computer. Like,
on a screen.
It's weird how easily the transition happened, but how accustomed to it I have become over the last, what month is it now? August. So nearly 6 months. Like, it's just,
I think we've all become weirdly accustomed to it. And I was talking to Drew yesterday, and it's sitting and speaking to people in person now is so different. It's so different. But I also find now that when I am with a person, I feel like, oh my god, and I get really excited, and I'm just like, like me and Drew and Bernie yesterday just kept talking and talking, and the hours just flew by, and it was, I mean, which was gorgeous. But, you know, I can't remember where I was going. See, I just kind of like spout off. and I forget what I'm doing.
I love you.
I'm a delight.
Oh shit! But yeah, like
Yeah.
it's what a time.
I can't. But I think this is what I was like, being able to see my friends was just, it made me really value, I mean, not that I didn't value them before, but I think this whole situation makes you value who your people are and value your people. And I also think the older you get, like shut up.
Hold up, guys.
The
Corn's
older
about to
you
go all
get,
mum on us. Ready?
like, I sound like an idiot. But the older you get, I think the smaller your maybe friendship group becomes.
Yeah.
Because you know the kind of, I mean, there are people that have been in your life for years and years and years and they're always there. But I think you know the kinds of people that you want to keep around you and the energies that you, I mean, that sounds so wanky, but like the energies that you
No,
need
true.
around you.
Yeah.
You know, you need people that complement your energy and complement where you're at in your life. Do you know what I mean?
100%. Yeah. Because like I've come
And
from a situation like what was it now? Like nearly 2 years ago where they didn't, and like that destroyed me. So like you need those people that are on the same path, doing the same thing, and kind of not the same thing, but kind of heading in a similar-ish direction.
yeah.
Yeah.
They just compliment you and like bring out the best in you and support you. And, you know, I have wonderful friends that my friend Lucy, who I've just been staying with the last few days, she is one of those wonderful human beings that will never judge you. Never. No matter what stupid decisions you will make. I know that I have that person who I can call and just be like, Han, I've done fucked up again. Like, I'm making really fucking terrible decisions. My mouth, I'm so sorry, but like, I've made another terrible decision. Han, I've made another bad decision, and she'll go, hey, that's okay. We've all made terrible decisions. Anyway, but I also have those friends that you say, I've made a terrible decision, and they go, yes, you have. Sort your shit out, hun.
Yeah.
You know? And I think, I don't know where I'm going with this, but
you need both sides of the
I
scale.
think
Like you need people that are going to be real, and you need the people that are going to fluff you up.
You're going to just support you, not like to just make you not feel like a mental, not feel like somebody who is just completely unstable, you know? Because there are days when I do things and I'm like, why am I like this? And you need to have those two people that go, hey, it's fine, you're all right, you're not so bad. You're not so bad. And then the other ones that kind of go,
like fluffing. Yeah. Yeah.
Anyway, but I think, I don't know. I think my friend Emma Norgate, I don't know if she's still on here. We went to university together, and she now lives in New Zealand. I know. So
Emma's
we've known each other for...
Emma, we're calling you out. Get in the chat.
Hi.
Look at that.
But she just wrote, hi! She's so wonderful. And we've known each other since I was, 18? So 13 years now? Bring 6 to New Zealand. I'd love to, Han. But how are you, by the way? She's so wonderful. But she put in the chat before, and I saw it, and I was going to say, fewer, stronger, better. It's true. It really is. You can have so many friends, but then still feel completely alone. You're locked down again.
This is, yeah.
I thought you were back to normal, Pickle.
They were, but then they had a breach in their imports. The virus was cold storage, and when they thawed out whatever it was, it got out in Auckland, so they're back under.
Stop it. That's some like sci-fi shit. What is that?
When reread it, I was like, only New Zealand. Only New Zealand.
Like everything was absolutely fine, and it's like,
yeah.
It got transported. What's the word?
Cryogenically is the word, Jen.
Cryogenically frozen viruses.
Oh, Jen, I was at work, right? And this guy walks in, right? And he talks to me, and he's got this accent that I was like, oh, I know this accent from somewhere. And I was like, I need to figure. No, it was a Geordie accent, and it was like this full like. And I was like, what? And it was like in front of me, and I was like, oh my god!
Like actually in real life, in person, you had a proper Geordie.
Well, a proper Geordie, and my boss is from like Manchester or something like that. So like,
he sounds like an absolute delight.
Well, my boss has actually performed in the Northwest End production, and I'm like, I can't find it. I can't find his credits anywhere. He tells me it's a play, but he won't tell me anything more.
What's his name?
Adam something.
I say this like I know. I'm like, no.
It was like it would have been a couple of years ago because he's been out here for like 10.
A couple of years ago, I might know. Because I'm very old. I'm never going to stop bringing it up, kids. Never going to happen.
Kids.
Yeah, kids. The vast majority of you. Yes. You don't know anything. You don't know. You don't know. I'm in my 30s now. Love. But what was I saying? I think I also find it easier to kind of keep people at arm's length who I know like aren't what is happening here? Who I know don't serve me, you know? Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck me. So not even like it's not even about cutting people out, but I find it a lot easier to identify people that are going to be good people for me, and the other people I'm just like, you're really nice, but this isn't gonna work at all. Okay?
That's what Jen's gonna be like to me once quarantine's over.
Stop this now. Like, I don't know.
But I agree. Like, you definitely 100% learn. You have you're like an onion. You have layers. And certain people
Onions have layers. Ogres have layers. Onions have layers. Ogres have layers. You get it? We both have layers.
Yes. But like you learn to like only let people in past certain areas because it's like kind of confidential information, folks. You only need to know so much about me if you're only going to be in certain part of my life. Like simple.
There are very few people who see the core of my onion. And then sometimes people see the core of your onion and then they Some people may not like the core of your onion.
Oh, guys.
And
I knew
then
where that was going as soon as you started that sentence.
some people may not like the core of your onion, and they see the core of your onion, and they don't like the core of your onion, and then they leave you, and they make you sad. But because you've shown them the core of your onion, and they have rejected your onion core, and then you get really sad, and then stop it, you're putting me off my flow. And then but then you need to go, I'm a really nice onion, and even though I might make people cry sometimes, the inside of my onion is actually really annoying.
For anyone that joined us halfway through that speech. Oh, shit.
Onion.
Oh.
Onion.
You monologue, Jenna's emotional.
But sometimes everybody's an onion, but sometimes one person is an onion from one field, and another person is an onion from another field. So your onions, I don't know where I'm going with it.
They're not supposed to be on the same shelf to be sold at the same time.
They're not. They're from different harvests.
And if any of you guys want to leave us right now, Carrie Hope Fletcher just went live. If you want to jump over and annoy her about onions, go do it.
No, don't you send people away.
No, please don't. Stay here. Because
he's got enough. Everyone stay here. He's got enough. And it's about the time of tea time when I say I'm a hot mess and I'm having a breakdown.
I freaking love you, mate. God damn it. That was...
This is why I don't show people my onion.
For anyone that's still confused about what onion means in this circumstance, it's your heart. Okay? Nothing else.
No, it's your heart and soul. Who you truly are, my friend. Who you truly are. And I think, on social media,
sometimes it's just that crazy level, that crazy layer of your onion, Jen, that might do it. I think that...
Onion. I have the best onion. Okay. I just think, right? Oh shit! What was I going to say? No, on social media, okay. I try and be myself as much as I possibly can, but I also feel like I'm a slightly more wholesome version of myself. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because I think if I showed you all who I really was, if I showed you the core of my onion, I think you'd all run for the hills. You'd be like, who is this bitch?
I can't anymore.
I don't think I'm okay. And I'm also like, I've got ants in my pants. I'm like, can't sit still. Anyway.
What a time to be alive.
Morning! I think I need to stop saying onions now.
Yeah. I feel like you've just attached. Onions are going to be kind of an emotional scar for you now.
I think you're incredibly accurate with your assessment of things.
Next time we see a story from Jen, it's going to be her in the shopping centre in front of a table
Cutting
with
onions and sobbing, and not just because onions make you cry when you cut them. She's
Oh, okay.
anyway,
Oh, Molly, please
I
do.
think
I will pay for that edit. Please do it. Please do it.
I also have, if I put my hair like, they have like little things, don't they? Do you know what I mean? Like little
Oh, stop, Jen.
screenshot that.
You're just
I
making
look,
the memes.
I look like an onion already. Screenshot that, bitch. I love you guys. What's wrong with me today? I'm normally like, I can normally have some lovely profound things to say, but today I'm just fucking talking about onions. Basically, what I want to say is that
Mel, it's gonna happen for sure.
I just think like that it's a metaphor for keeping people at arm's length, basically, and don't
I couldn't even
always
remember
reveal.
where that started. I was so lost.
I don't even reveal who I really am unless I'm like super close to people. And I try to.
I'm
This is what I
like
was
hella
saying.
intrigued though, because like I've seen so many different kind of like glimpses of like different personalities. So,
What are you saying?
like you've got this
What
one,
do
and
you
then you've got like
mean?
there's like this crazy like unhinged one, and then there's like the really emotionally kind of like distraught Jen, and then there's like the really switched on like academic could have gone to Harvard Jen, and then there's just like the nice, cool and cozy, calm and like I love everyone Jen. Who's
Yeah.
what we
And
started
you know
with at
what
the
I think
start of
that
the night.
makes me? A well-rounded fucking human being. You know? I think we all have different aspects of our personality. And I think don't try and hide them too much.
Don't try and hide them at all, really. Like,
Well, I don't know. I don't know. Like there are parts of my personality that I don't really show to that many people. Shut up, there's a Jen's onion. Stop this right now. Who
guys,
is this?
if
Oh
this
shit, is that
account isn't,
Melissa? That's Melissa.
that's,
It's Mel.
it's not Mel. I think
It is,
it's
it's Melissa. It's Melissa Gibbons.
no, it is Mel. Mel's being called out.
No, it is. I can see you. Because if I look closely, I can see it's a picture of Lauren Drew. So who else is it going to be? Love you so much. Love you, mean it. But, no, I think there are certain sides of me that I will reserve because not because I'm ashamed of them, but I think because I don't know what it is actually.
I think there's like because I've got those sides of me as well. Like I'd comfortably say two that are very locked up.
Oh really?
In the tower for
I think
specific people only.
I
It's more like I think it's like a self-protection kind of
absolutely.
thing.
It's a self-preservation thing.
It's like you
So
only
you
get to see
think,
this if I like 100% think that you can deal with the shit or you
exactly.
can, yeah.
But then also like I get scared because you think as soon as you show that you have that vulnerability. I mean, we're getting deep now, but like you, I don't know. I have on some level massive abandonment issues, like huge. But I try and deal with it and put it away. But I think as soon as you expose that, not by just saying it, but by your actions, I think people are very quick to withdraw, if that makes sense. I mean,
yeah, no, I 100% agree.
As soon as you expose anything like that, people, I don't know, and then it exacerbates the feelings that you have. And I think so that is an area of my onion that I like to kind of I don't know. Shut up, Jen. I'm talking shit.
I wouldn't call that shit. See, that's the wall going back up, guys. If anyone has ever seen a wall going up, that
you literally could just see it go.
Because Jen's defense mechanism is to tell herself to shut up, and then she sucks on a water bottle.
Oh my god, I've got a video of the things that we're losing people because other people are going live, like Carrie Hope Fletcher and Amy Atkinson. I see you all.
Wasn't Amy just teaching in class? Like, weren't you guys all just in a Zoom with her like 10 minutes ago? Share the love, folks. Share the love. Jen and I are talking about onions. Like, we better.
I filmed a thing this morning. I was filming that promo thing this morning, and I've created a little clip of me because all I'm doing is trying to film this thing, and I'm like, oh, shut up. Shut up. Anyway. I did, someone's just mentioned little Jode. I did also see Jodes yesterday, very, very briefly. My little sweetness.
I love psychoanalyzing people. For anyone that's wondering, that is why. Because
and I don't want to
psychological mess.
I can't even tell you. I saw Jodie, and we both nearly cried. Which was a beautiful thing. Anyway, it was a really beautiful thing. I forgot how beautiful she is, guys, as well. And you see videos or photos of her, and she'll post or whatever, and we FaceTime, and I saw her in person. I was like, you are unbelievable. Who looks like this?
She's honestly, I reckon she's Amazonian. Like, just putting it out.
She's one of the most beautiful people I think I've ever seen in person. I saw her yesterday and was just like, and she's just sitting there like with her beautiful, gorgeous, all of her hair, and she just had mascara on, and I was like, you just got mascara on, and you look like that. Great. And I've put a full face on, look like a potato. Do you know what I mean? Furious. Anyway, I love that girl so much, and seeing I just can't. And the Laurens as well. Yesterday I saw both the Laurens, which was just, I forgot how tall they were. Is that a weird thing to say? Which
is weird because our cast is all very short. Like it was really off.
Yeah,
it was very
our cast is so tall.
Yeah, it was really off-putting because, like, obviously, like the first couple of times I saw it, I was like front-ish row, so I'm like sitting there. I'm like, oh yeah. Then get to stage door and they're all like shorter than me. I'm like, whoa, like, goddamn, like the stage and then the heels, and I'm like, hello down there, hi.
Yeah, I think everyone. I think that Shaka is the shortest, and then me, which never happens because I am average height for a lady. But I think when you look at all of the, like, I remember looking at everyone standing in a line and everyone had their heels on, and then it was like Lauren Drew, Maddie, Bernie, Shaka, Jodie, Athena. She was just this little thing in the middle, and I was like, oh, they're all so cute. But they are all really, really tall, which was very, very odd. Anyway, I don't know where we got onto that. Oh, because I forgot how tall Bernie was, actually. Bernie's actually a lot deceptively tall. Anyway,
Deceptively tall.
Jen Caldwell chatting shit for no reason.
Notice the water bottle, ladies and gentlemen.
This is my security blanket when I feel uncomfortable. When I feel like I'm opening up or talking shit, I'm like,
Oh,
just gonna rehydrate. You go.
it's literally just vodka in there. That's all it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's an espresso martini because I'm drunk and caffeinated. How'd you like them apples?
So what have you got on
bin.
this week, Jen? What's going on for you?
Oh my god, I'm so busy this week. I can't do Thursday again. I forgot to let you know. I'm
you free
teaching.
Saturday?
I think so. No, I'm teaching again. I'm teaching
Friday.
for Taylor on Saturday.
God damn it, Taylor! Stop taking my people.
Friday, maybe. Friday, yes. Let's say Friday. Friday morning.
You heard it here first, guys. But just wait for the countdown because it'll probably change. Let's be honest.
Because I stuck at life. No, so I've got the next few days are like relatively free. I've got plans tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
I've got to do a lot of prep work on Monday. Very exciting. I know. Then I'm actually teaching and teaching real people in a real place, in a real room. I'm terrified. It's going to be weird. I know. So I can actually like correct people and stuff. Like, what? So I'm teaching all day. I could change the time, Becky. Let's talk about it. Seriously, because I can't handle my life. So I'm teaching Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, like 9:30 till 4:30 for 3 days. And then I've got my workshop Tuesday night, and then I'm teaching for Taylor on Wednesday night as well. So I'm really busy this week, actually, which is so odd. Everything's like come at once. Yeah, I'm super busy, which means I actually have some money coming in. I can stop complaining about being poor for like a few weeks. I won't, obviously.
Yes.
No, wait. I'm doing something on Friday. Jessie, I've got you. On Friday. Shut up, Jen. What are you doing this week?
I've got a fair bit. I've got to reschedule a podcast. Guys, I'm ticking off the final cast. As of the end of this week, I will have spoken to somebody in every single cast, including the OG students.
That's cute. Have you got a Broadway?
Yeah, I had Sam Pauly on the week after Jodie, but I've got Courtney Mack this week as well. So guys, Courtney Mack and Shamali De Silva as well. So Shamali was par in the student cast when it was at the Fringe. So that'll be really exciting. But yeah, just a whole lot of kind of doing a lot of digital design for a couple of the little things that Taylor and I are working on. Guys, Taylor and I are just going to take over your lives. So just be prepared for it because
I can't deal with how, like, what's the word? Is entrepreneurial a word? I think it is. You two are absolutely bossing it, which I adore. I will big up Taylor and you till the cows come home because you guys are like profesh AF as well, which is really nice.
We try, and guys,
it's great. No, it's really great because not everyone is.
God help the world, like when Taylor and I team up, because it's going to be like one of those projects where it's literally going to be like the way I pitched it was like what the two of us are doing combined and on steroids.
Yeah.
Like,
love it.
Yeah, it's going to be like legit. Everyone that knows Taylor's calling him out in the chat.
Like, he's professional. He's in a professional capacity. He's very good.
but yeah, so like a lot of just behind the scenes work this week, which is
Love it.
exciting. Yeah, Harriet's on.
I love that.
Amelia Walker's episode just dropped today, guys, and Harriet is on next week. So,
Oh, I auditioned with Amelia, I remember. I've got a very good memory. So this is the thing. I'm like, I auditioned with these people. I probably don't think that they will remember me. But I remember reading, I do. We all had to get into group, like they put us in groups of 6. And we all read the opening chapter together. I can't remember who Lizzie Walker was my arrogant. Was the last day.
Lizzie Walker was arrogant. Is the most precious human. Oh my god!
I've known her since I was like 16.
I had her on the podcast the other day. She's like,
I know, she's gorgeous. Gorgeous girl. But we've known I've known her. She's a good few years younger than me. But obviously 4, is it? Is it only 4? Holy days. I did like amateur shows with Lizzie when I was 16, 17. I know, how weird is that? So Lizzie was arrogant. I cannot remember who was Boleyn or Seymour. I do. But then Jess Knowles read in as Cleves. I was Howard. And then Amelia was Pa. And I was like playing off the 2 of those girls and was like, you girls are brilliant. And they were just so much fun. And then I saw that they got it. And I was like, ah! I was really happy. But they might not remember me, but I remember how good they were. And I just want to like put that into the world. They were brilliant. And I remember reading with them and was like, you girls are sick. Good job. And they got the jobs. Happy. I've got toothpaste in my mouth, guys. It's been there the whole time. At least I brushed my teeth.
I hadn't noticed it, so you're all
That's good. That's good.
But now people are going to rewatch this looking for it, so oops.
Yeah, I know. I think it's been there the whole time. I hate myself.
Yes, so...
What's going on? What are you doing?
I don't know. I'm just trying to think about what's next to chat about. We've got 8 minutes. 7, really.
8 minutes. Look, I don't even know. I came home last night. This is what I wanted. I'm going to get this quickly. A little card. It was a very late birthday present from my queens. And they sent me a box of joy. Oh. And it had everything that I love. And I'm going to sound like a complete nana, but I was like, this is the most thoughtful thing that it was so beautiful. It was like a little coffee thing, like 1 cup filter coffee thing, which I was like, amazing. It was some gorgeous bed socks, because I love a bed sock. A candle, like bath bombs, face masks, a crystal, which I love. And then they got me this little card, and the things that they wrote in the card, I cried for about 10 minutes. I don't want to read it all because I think it will expose a layer of my onion that I'm not ready for. It says, our darling, nice Jen. No, we all love you so much and think you deserve the world. A little box of feel-goods just for you. You divine person. Blah, 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 blah. You are one heck of a special person, never forget it. From your 8 other queenly sisters, always be you, and we will always love you. Simple. And it says, and yes, the box is late, so you can tell it off instead. Never change. So anyone who comes to my workshop, if you are late, it doesn't go down well.
That is wonderful.
Anyway, so I got that yesterday when I got home from London and was just like, and this is what I mean. Friendship. It's the ship that never sinks.
100%.
I'm tired.
And speaking of friendship, guys, we celebrated a year together yesterday, which is incredible.
How do you feel about that?
It was gone so quick, and like putting the video together, I was like, holy crap! Like the amount of things that I've been involved in, and like I was like, whoa.
Yeah, a
It
lot has
was just
happened.
a lot has happened, and like just the section, like the 2 minute section where it was just kind of the short, like 2 second clips of everyone from the podcast. I was just like, first
Yeah.
time I watched it all the way through, I was like, oh shit. It was just like,
When you look at it, you're like,
oh,
you can't believe for what's happened in a year.
it's, and like, but not even that. It's literally been like the last 6 months, like from January on, is when things really took off because like I was based for the Aussie Queens, so once everything with that picked up, but like now I've shifted back to like worldwide. I'm like, oh, I've been missing so much. But yeah, so a year, which is incredible. Yeah,
Crazy.
it's a lot.
It's good though.
But
It's a lot
yes,
of good stuff.
we've done what? Yeah, 100%. Like we've done the Royal Goodbye was a good one to kind we started off with the dance along, which was great, and like that was just fun to put together. And
Mm.
then the goodbye, which was just everyone crying over the fact that their faves were leaving. And then the podcast, and then
Mm.
this, and like, oh, like we've been going for like 3 months, Jen.
Holy moly. Have we actually?
I think this is our 11th episode, like together. Shaka's last week would have been 12. So like
Oh
tea
my
time has been running for 3 months. How crazy?
Christ. So we chatted shit for like 11 hours, basically.
Yeah, that's
I
that's half a day, Jen.
love it.
Not to mention all the shit talking we do setting up this.
In between. Yeah. It doesn't stop here, kid.
Oh, so, but yeah, there's a lot of good things in the pipeline, guys. So don't think I'm stopping at a year because once I get to London, we're popping everything on steroids. I promise. I'm gonna
God.
become a billionaire, and I'm gonna buy a massive apartment, and we're gonna have like a full studio and everything.
I love that. That is really positive thinking of you. This is not a buyer's market.
But yes,
We're in a recession now, dear. Officially.
really? We're not.
Yeah, we are. The UK is officially in a recession now.
We probably are. We just
Again.
haven't had an announce it. We've got a
It's
minute
well,
30, 25, Jen. Wrap it up. Minute 20.
Oh shit.
Yes, Josh.
Thanks for
Manifest.
coming and watching me talking crap for an hour again.
We love you.
We
Go
love
get
you.
tattoos, guys, because tattoos are cool. Toby's got a photo
Oh
of this
look, I
one.
didn't know you had all of these tattoos. Come on, tattoos.
That's my
Love,
this
cute.
one.
Onion.
But yeah, so waitress,
Get an onion.
kinky boots,
Go
and
on.
all of that. I will. Okay, I'll do that this week. But guys, we will be back sometime next week with another episode potentially, or we might. I don't know.
Provisionally Friday. Who
We'll let you
knows?
know. But
Yeah.
go check out Amelia Walker's episode, which is live now wherever you get podcasts. If you're into more musical theatre podcasts, check out the Broadway Podcast Network because they are helping me out greatly, and I love them all. Go sign up for Jen's workshops, which we always plug. Go do it.
Please do. They're very fun.
They are, and I wish I could be there, but they're like wrung out.
Yeah.
For me. But, you know.
It's not a good time for you.
Queens, we have 10 seconds, so we're going to say goodbye. Love you so much. Thank you, Jen. I will chat to you very soon, my love. Goodbye.
Onions!
Onion.